I bought the house back in October of 2007. My wife and I at the time purchased it. Right when we bought it and moved in, it was basically, we didn't realize it was the peak of the market, and we watched it, plummet within a year by $100,000, and then now it's almost $250,000 underwater.
He couldn't afford his payments. He'd already missed a payment at that point, and he'd gone through a divorce. He knew he couldn't afford it. His income was going down. He was in the construction business, and he was in trouble.
So I found myself basically, with a bigger house than I could afford by myself on one income. I had no choice but to basically find a way out, and the only way out was through the short sale.
A short sale is you've got to sell the home for less money than what's owed. And you can't do that unless you have the approval from the bank.
I didn't know too much about the short sale process or what it would take or what it did or didn't do for you.
Most people don't. It's unfortunate, but 80% of the people that are getting foreclosed on right now, their homes aren't even on the market. Makes no sense.
Foreclosure could be worse than a bankruptcy now, so yeah, it's a very serious consequence, and it's something you can't take lightly. You can't hide from it.
Your credit can be hugely impacted by a foreclosure. Typically, it can affect your credit score from anywhere from 250 to 300 points. With a short sale, it shows final settlement, and usually about 50 points average.
Obviously, it's everything in America. I mean, if you don't have credit, you really don't have much.
For future employment, it's critical because that is a big thing that employers look at. They want to know if you've had a foreclosure, and that can be enough right there grounds for not hiring. And once you have a foreclosure on your credit report, that will prevent anybody from getting any kind of future security clearance.
My agent became my lifeline. He was there for me, talked me through the process. Definitely get a qualified agent to help you out.
The Certified Distressed Property Expert training has taught us on how to put the package together, and right now we have an 80% success ratio. And it's allowing us to let these people with hardships in their life to move on with their life.
The sooner you can figure out what you need to do to get out from it, the better off you're going to be. Within 2 weeks from now, I'll be closing on this house, and it's a huge relief now. It was stressful as this whole process will be for anybody, but once you get through it, it's basically you can get your life back, it feels like, and finally move forward.